Hello everyone, welcome to your daily reading for the 14th of February 2020. My name is Ahorangi Starchild and this is a general reading to tune into the energies for today. Now today is Valentine's Day and I'm not one that really buys into consumerism. To me, every day is Valentine's Day. Okay, every day is the day where you should let your loved one know that you love them. And yes, so I'll just leave that with you. So I want to say happy Valentine's Day to everyone who is celebrating Valentine's Day. I will be doing a pick a deck reading, a Valentine's love reading. So keep your eyes out for that. If I haven't already posted it. So yes, if you like this video, please click like. If you like my style, please subscribe. And this is your space as much as my space. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful journey of light. Okay, so today I'm using my Golden Reverie Lenormand for the focus of the day. I'm using my Gilded Tarot, and then this is Karama Cherry, and then I've got this little mystery deck. I don't know what the name is. I have to most probably try and Google and see, but if any one of you know what the name of this deck is, just comment in the drop box below. And also anything you need to know about me is below this video. Okay, and if you have questions, ask away. Okay, focus for the day. 3 cards, please. 3 cards, focus for the day. I love it when the cards jump out like that. Focus for the day. We have the Garden. Okay, messages coming in. This one flipped over while I was shuffling, and that's one thing about, cards, reading oracle cards, is when they flip over, it is significant, and even if you put them back 9 out of 10 times, they'll reappear again. So the Tower is about institutions, large institutions, and we have the Garden. So this could be like, a place like Mitre 10, the plant barn. This is like a big nursery where you can buy plants or gardening equipment, okay? But this could also be social, big social institutions, from anything from, if I take an example here where I live, from Skydive Auckland to I don't know, your local pigeon shooting club or whatever. Okay, so this is just a large institution that maybe have a focus on outdoor activities, but doesn't have to be, can just be a social club of some kind, like the RSA. Okay, RSA is quite big. And then we have messages. So I feel like there might be an invitation for you to go out to a social meeting of some kind, or to be social. Messages or talking about an event that had happened. Being social, being out and visible in the public eye. Whoa. This card is very talkative. This deck, cards falling out all over the place. Okay. So let's see what this is about. Let's get some tarot cards, okay? 3 cards for today, and then we'll clarify. So this is also maybe a parcel that's coming in. This messenger could be your courier delivering parcels from, online orders. Maybe you've ordered something for the garden from a big company overseas. I see parcels arriving, letters arriving. This could be anything from government institutions. Maybe there's some red tape that you're cutting through for, I don't know, permanent residency, visas, anything like that. I feel like there's a little bit of a focus on that type of stuff, especially with the Tower here. We have 2 cards. The tarot is coming out slow today. Just remember, we are going into that Mercury retrograde on the 17th. By that time, you want to check where you put your car keys. You want to make sure your socks match, okay? Be extra vigilant when you're driving or even in car parks. That type of energy is when people just reversing to each other in the car park. Can I please have another card for today? Another card for today, please. Okay, and so sometimes with tarot, we have to be very patient when it comes to, thank you, and now it gives me 2. All right, we'll take them. Patience is a virtue, they say. Oh, we have the Lovers. And you can see how they fell out. We have the High Priestess. There is someone who is about to go into a very, very deep spiritual connection with a soulmate. We have the High Priestess, which is Pisces, and then we have the Lovers, which is Gemini. So those 2 signs might have a meaning to you. I feel like you could be meeting at a social occasion, or you might get an invitation to go out in public and meet up, in a garden or somewhere where you could talk, because the Lovers, of course, is a card of communication. It's ruled by Mercury. But also what I want to say is with this High Priestess is someone that knows, okay? Someone, so put this where it fits. The High Priestess is someone who's highly intuitive. She might be well connected in social spheres of spirituality. She might be well known in spiritual institutions, might also be well known doing correspondence online, or having the type of intuition when it comes to messages, having the ability to relate intuitive messages, like doing clairvoyant work or something like that, because we have 2 cards of communication here. We're going to get, there's 3. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords, second day in a row from a different deck. And then we have the 9 of Cups. And I find it interesting that the Knight of Swords, which is a card of communication, is falling right underneath the Rider there. So I feel like there's definitely maybe parcels or online shopping that you've been waiting for that will be arriving, that it's really it's something you've been waiting for, and you might have saved up for it, that will be, you feel it adds value to your life. In the way of possession, okay? But I also feel like this could be concerning work, perhaps, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles. She's very practical, grounded, down to earth, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. So you might have earth in your chart, and this person is holding a big coin. So I feel like this is something you've been working on, something you've been waiting for, because the Queen of Pentacles is a very patient person. And then there's messages, and with the 9 of Cups, I feel like this message is really, really, really good news, and it's coming in hot and fast, okay? The Rider is a very fast card, and so is the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the High Priestess. We'll get more information. What is the High Priest? Oh, wrong deck, sorry. Pisces and Mercury and Pisces here. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. Why is the High Priestess here? She's falling underneath the Tower, and I feel like this is something to do with a really deep spiritual connection. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles. So the High Priestess is someone who could potentially have a lot of fire in the chart, very outgoing, very passionate individual. With the Page is an offer. It's a small offer. We have a lot of peacocks here. So I feel like this is someone who is really good with their own confidence. They know their value. And there is an offer coming through either from, I feel like there's an offer coming through from a water sign, a Piscean water sign. High Priestess to me is Pisces. And this Pisces might have earth and fire in their chart, a very passionate individual who wants to make an offer. So tell me about the Lovers, please. What is this offer that's coming in from this water sign? We have the Lovers below the garden. I feel like this is a very deep spiritual connection between soulmates. We have dolphins there. Dolphins mate for life in that card. The woman is exalted by the man. It's like the masculine sees the value of the feminine, and he is really supporting her with his masculine strength. And there's this bright shining star between the two of them. Okay, please tell me about the Lovers. That one just... So someone might have been waiting quite a long time for the two of you to get together. I feel either the masculine or the feminine have been waiting a time, because we have the Four of Swords here. So this is someone who's recovering from heartbreak, disappointment. They're taking a journey inwards. They've been taking maybe a time out from this connection. And I feel like it's not saying why, but I feel like it might have been the type of connection that had its own challenges. Okay, whatever, just put it where it fits. It was a challenging connection, and there is still one conversation that needs to be had, because we have the sword that's lying. That's the one conversation that still needs to be had while they're thinking on this, truth that was spoken. Okay, because swords is also about truth. And I feel like that is part of the communication coming in. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, wishes coming true, something someone's been waiting for. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. So, the Nine of Cups is also about deep emotional satisfaction, enjoying your own company, being emotionally in a very good place. This deck just doesn't want to... There we go. We have the Star, wish fulfillment. And you can see where it fell right there. So I feel like the person coming forth to make the offer, it's a small offer because it's a page, okay? But it's about the offer, let's meet, let's see each other face to face, or let's collaborate together. There's an opportunity to talk about this. This could be a business proposition, because we do have the Queen of Wands. She's a really good business person. She has contacts in the business world. She's charismatic. She has leadership skills. She's standing strong in her power. She has confidence, okay? Outgoing, dynamic energy, who wanting to invest long term and making an offer to do this, because there's a spiritual connection. And then we have the Star, which is wish fulfillment, angels working behind the scenes to make things happen. If you've been waiting on communication, because we do have the Three of Swords there, which is a card of non-communication. If you've been working on waiting for communication of some kind to come to you, I feel it is on its way. We have the Page of Cups. So beautiful, a loving, supportive communication coming. It's coming in hot and fast. There's emotions connected to this communication. If it's a parcel, it is something that you've been waiting on that will make you really happy. Some or other correspondence that will make you really, really, really happy. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Really, really, really happy. Okay, so there's a lot of there's a focus on emotional happiness today. Moving forward, beautiful communication with people with whom you have deep, deep, deep soul connections after a period of, say, non-communication. And there might be an opportunity to meet up with people who speak your language, that will help you, that will actually turn out to be a blessing in your life. Okay, so we're going to draw you some inspiration for the day. And I feel like if this isn't about relationships, it's also about you doing your inner work. Okay, that Lovers with the Four of Swords could be you just working on your own stuff, your own emotional, mental issues, and you're doing it with a spiritual flavor. Okay, there's a deep spiritual flavor here with that Piscean cards. We have Aquarius here as well. Someone might have Aquarius in their chart. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. And then we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Oh, the cards are coming out slow today. What? That one flips out. Okay, so this one is interesting. Looks like she's brewing up something, and she's the Crone. Flames of Wisdom. And it says, I am open to all of life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. So I feel like this falls in with this Piscean energy here, with that deep, deep spiritual connection, and people who speak your language after a period of recovery, introspection, taking a time out to heal yourself on heart level, spiritual level, mental level. There's this beautiful connections coming in that is emotionally supportive, brings in happiness. I feel if you've been in isolation and not being very social, that the winds are changing. It's taking you into a new direction where you're going to be much more open to people who are emotionally supportive and speaking your language on a spiritual level, having that beautiful understanding, that balance of the lovers in all of your relationships. So thank you for watching, everyone. Have a beautiful day. I loved reading for you. Light and love.